I am bringing you a live taste test of a handful of Daily Harvest best-selling breakfast items from smoothies, coffees, and oat bowls. If you guys are new around here, I've been reviewing my entire journey so far with Daily Harvest. In short, it's a vegan, gluten-free, super healthy meal delivery service option out there. I did a whole video answering some of the frequently asked questions. I also did an entire video just reviewing some of their top selling flatbreads, which I'll leave a link to in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in trying Daily Harvest, you can use code TCM25 for $25 off your first box. Okay, with that said, let's jump into how these items actually taste. The strawberry peach smoothie. And before I get into sharing the live footage of my taste test of this, I do want to say I like peaches, but they are probably my least favorite fruit of the fruits that I do like. Meaning I only go ahead and get them like once or twice a year. It's one of those things where randomly I'll get a hankering for it, but I've always preferred peach candy over actual peaches. I have a slight bias when it comes to the taste of this. Want to try that? It is already hot here in Florida. I just got back from a little afternoon walk. I'm very excited to try it. You want to help me pour? Whoa! Want to put the lid on? Push! And twist. You want to go ahead and blend it? Yeah? You don't see me first. Okay. I know one of the things you guys always like to see. It's like in a glass. It smells amazing. I will say that. It smells like peaches and cream ice cream or something like that, or like strawberries and cream ice cream. Strawberries and cream ice cream. Wanna try? Okay, clearly she likes it because she's chugging it. The rim line of the cup right now, we're about a pinky's nail lower than we started. Let me see if I can get it in the frame. Look at that. You like that? Yeah? Do you want me to pour some in your own cup? Yeah? Did you give it a thumbs up? Yeah. Okay, I'll give you your own cup. I like it. It smells better than it tastes to me right now. There's something in the aftertaste of it. I think it's just the peach. I'm not a big peach person. And so it smells very strawberry, banana, raspberry, but it has none of that tartness you'd expect with it. That's what it is. There's no tartness like you would typically expect with a strawberry and raspberry smoothie. Really good. It's just a very gentle flavor. So it's not that it's bad by any means, but it's good. And I would say it's a great smoothie for kids. More. It won't be the same pretty color, but I would probably just add a handful of spinach to this. And I would give this to her as a snack all the time. Way we can sneak in some extra leafy greens. It won't be the same pretty color, which is why I'm sure Daily Harvest doesn't do that. You're gonna drink the whole thing. No, you got plenty now. Yeah. Want cheers? Thank you. I would probably get this again, but I wouldn't add it to every order. Next up is the chocolate and blueberry smoothie. So this was one that I was probably the most excited to try in this order, but I'll let you guys see my actual thoughts and see what it looked like in a glass. It's not sweet, it's kind of bitter. You can definitely taste the blueberries. Kind of just tastes like a chocolate protein shake with blueberry undertones. Right now, I'm not impressed. I think because the container had like kale on it, I feel like it needs mint. Like mentally, I wanted mint. I would say it tastes a lot like the Veho plant-based protein chocolate pods. Or like little juices and smoothies that fit in a to-go portable blender. My initial taste test though is that this is possibly one of the biggest disappointments I've ever had from Daily Harvest. So I guess that's kind of it. It was just underwhelming. It's not bad, it's not good. It just tastes like a super basic chocolate protein smoothie. Switching gears on the chocolatey smoothie wheelhouse, the cold brew and cacao smoothie. This was another one I was really excited about trying. It did not disappoint. With that said, if you do not like texture to your smoothie, this will not be the smoothie for you. The cacao nibs in there definitely give it some chunkiness. Obviously you can't taste the cauliflower rice, but because of the cacao nibs, it kind of feels like you have cauliflower rice in your smoothie. Personally, I think that's a good thing. It's really good for digestion to chew your smoothies, and this one will definitely force you to kind of chew a little bit. I tried this one like first thing in the morning, so I didn't have a lot to report in the live footage, which I'll leave right here. This is what our smoothie looks like. Thick, creamy, had some texture. Got a lot of texture. It's really good though. I'm gonna drink this some more because I'm just waking up. Right now, it's just like a good kind of chocolatey cold brew smoothie and I'm liking it. I drank this smoothie the rest of the morning. I will say it was delicious. It has a whopping 10 grams of protein in it. So this kind of doubles as both your coffee and your breakfast. So while it is a little bit of a pricier item, I want to say it costs $7.99. You're not having to spend money on breakfast either that morning. Getting kind of like a 2-for-1 right in there, and it kept me full for such a long time. The way that they do their cold brew, according to their website, is house-made kind of method that reduces acidity, which is definitely better for digestion. And it has some tons of superfoods in there like ashwagandha and lion's mane, which are kind of in that mushroom wheelhouse that has been super popular. Those have been said to reduce anxiety, improve like your brain functioning, a super clear, clean, focused mind for the day, unlike that jittery coffee kind of mind for the day, if you know what I mean. Stress reduction by bringing down your cortisol levels. If you guys haven't heard about like the mushroom coffee trend, there's tons and tons of benefits out there, and this smoothie packs a couple of those in there. With that said though, as much as I liked it, I would probably get the coffee almond latte again over the cold brew cacao smoothie. Not that I wouldn't get the cold brew smoothie again, it's just that I like to have my coffee and then an hour later I like to have my smoothie. So this would be something I would keep in my freezer for like mornings where I'm just rushed on time and I need to get out of the house and combine coffee and breakfast. So the coffee almond latte was a surprising hit. I was very confused though when I opened it. There were 3 of these little plastic pods in there and I was so confused. I was like, did they seriously just freeze all of the ingredients individually and I have to open each of these pods and make my coffee? I'm so confused. Turns out that for the same price of the cacao smoothie, you are getting 3 servings of coffee. What they did was they actually blended all of the ingredients down into these little concentrate pods, which you run under warm water for like 10 seconds until they pop right out. Put that into your blender with a cup of milk, blend it up, and you are good to go. Got a nice little frothy top. It's good. I like cinnamon in my coffee, so I'm gonna add some cinnamon to it. It's definitely not sweet. It tastes like a really nice coffee, like super creamy and smooth, and you like super sweet coffee. I would say probably like add a little date syrup or something else to it. I go back and forth with whether or not I like super sweet coffee. Don't really know. I'm gonna go ahead, drink my coffee. I like it. It's definitely the cleanest coffee I've ever had, and I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I actually found myself craving it. After I had it, I was trying to get off of the coffee creamer bandwagon, and this has been awesome. If you're also somebody who has struggled to make the switch to mushroom coffee in the past, but are looking for healthier coffee options, I 100% recommend this. I personally can never stomach full mushroom coffee, like just straight mushrooms without any coffee, and this was that perfect hybrid, and the price point wasn't terrible either for such a high quality coffee with so many superfoods in there. Over to the oat bowls. So first up for oatmeal bowls, we have your apple cinnamon oatmeal bowl. Now, I know what you might be thinking because I was thinking it. How special could an apple cinnamon oatmeal bowl really be? I have to say, this is the best smelling oatmeal I've ever had. I'm so excited to take a bite. Put my oatmeal in the fridge to cool a little bit while I got freaking ready for bed, which is why I'm in a different outfit now. It just smelled so good before I had to hop on and let you guys know. I like my oatmeal cold. If you guys watched my, I think, why we changed our diets in 2020 video, I talk about why I prefer cold foods. I gotta tell you, this is the best apple cinnamon oatmeal I have ever had. It has what looks like maybe pumpkin seeds are in here. There's walnuts in here. Perfect amount of crunch and sweetness. Cinnamon on point. It's kind of like an apple cobbler. This is by far the best apple cinnamon oatmeal, maybe even the best oatmeal I've ever had. I'm here for this. Which leads me to the next biggest surprise in this order, which was the mulberry and dragon fruit oat bowl. I was not sure about this oatmeal bowl, but it was one of their best-selling ones. The reviews were really good, probably one of the most positive reviews as for their oatmeal bowls. I know dragon fruit isn't my favorite thing. I don't get the trend. I know it's a superfood. It just doesn't really taste like anything to me. And then beyond that, it has blueberries and raspberries, which initially, as you guys will see in my footage, didn't really taste super special. But then I got to the mulberries. Roll the footage. I already tasted a little bit of it, and it honestly just tastes like blueberries and raspberries. Not bad. It's just tart. I'm not a big oatmeal person. All right, I'm gonna eat this. I'll let you know if my thoughts change, but right now it just tastes like a blueberry raspberry oatmeal bowl. The mulberry bites are very sweet. I like those bites. I don't know if I've ever had mulberry before this. I feel like they should do more mulberries because those are amazing. Thoughts on the mulberry dragon fruit bowl. Mulberry is delicious. It's super sweet. The blueberry to mulberry ratio, not my fave. I feel like they could have added more mulberries to cut some of the tartness with a little more sweetness, but it was delicious still. I just really wish I had more mulberries. I'd never had a mulberry before, at least not to my knowledge, and apparently they're amazing. So add to cart. Everyone should get the pleasure of trying mulberries in their life. I would definitely recommend making sure that you get a little bit. The mulberries are pretty big, so you can probably get like spoon them off into 3 separate bites per mulberry. Definitely get a little taste of that in each bite for the perfect oatmeal bowl. I had never had anything quite like this before. 10/10 recommend. You guys can use code TCM25 for $25 off your first box. And don't forget to hit that notification and subscribe button because I have another Daily Harvest review coming at you next month. Plus, I have been trying out Splendid Spoon for the last couple weeks, so I will eventually be doing a review about how the two compare and sharing my first box from Splendid Spoon with you guys too. Check out those past Daily Harvest reviews from just their flatbread one to me kind of tasting a little bit of all of the categories they offer, from harvest bowls to flatbreads to more smoothie options and all that good stuff, plus answering some of the frequently asked questions on Daily Harvest, including how it works. Have a great rest of your week, and if you guys have any questions at all, my name's Rachel. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram at The Confused Millennial.